When people design their first control room, a question comes up almost immediately. Why can't we just use office desks? That question makes sense. Desks are familiar, they're easy to buy, and on paper they look like they could do the job. But in mission-critical environments, 911 dispatch, utilities, transport, security operations, the desk assumption is where expensive problems start. Here's the simple way to think about it. A desk is furniture. A control room console is an operational platform, and the difference shows up in three places: technology integration, human performance, and long-term reliability. In an office, a desk typically supports a laptop, maybe one or two monitors, and a few peripherals. A control room is the opposite. Each position can carry multiple monitors, CPUs, radios, phones, power supplies, network gear, and sometimes specialized devices running continuously. So a control room console is designed with one question in mind: how do we integrate power, data, and equipment safely and cleanly without creating failure points? That's why you will see purpose-built routing paths, service access points, cable chains for movement, and enclosed areas for computing hardware. The second difference is ergonomics, and this is where time planners often underestimate the impact. Control rooms run long shifts, 8, 10, 12 hours, and sometimes longer during incidents. A proper console supports posture change because there is no single best posture for hours at a time, sit-stand transitions so operators can reset without losing focus, monitor positioning to reduce neck and shoulder strain across long periods, reach zones so the tools used most frequently stay within natural, efficient movement, leg clearance and movement because static posture increases fatigue faster than most people expect. Office furniture is built for typical office patterns, moderate use, occasional changes, and relatively low technology density. Control room furniture lives a different life. It's leaned on, adjusted, cleaned constantly, and used around the clock. It also needs to support equipment weight and ongoing upgrades without degrading. So a real control room console is designed for heavy continuous use, frequent adjustments and multiple users, high equipment density, safe edges and contact points that hold up to daily wear, as well as service access, so IT can reach equipment without disrupting operations. This serviceability point is huge. In many environments, the control room can't go offline, so someone can crawl under a desk to fix a cable. The console needs to make maintenance straightforward, predictable, and non-disruptive, because in mission-critical environment, it is important to lower downtime. If you're walking through a room and you want a quick test, look for this. Are power and data routed intentionally or improvised with power bars and loose cabling? Can you access computing hardware safely and quickly, or does maintenance require disruption? Does the workstation support long shift ergonomics and adjustability, or does it assume one user and one posture? Does the furniture look like it's part of a system, or does it look like an office setup transplanted into a control room? A desk can look fine on day one. The problems show up later, when technology expands, when shift fatigue accumulates and maintenance becomes frequent, and when reliability matters most. Control room consoles aren't one-size-fits-all. Cockpit-style consoles provide an excellent, immersive workstation. Linear consoles are great when arranged in a row of positions or even back-to-back. Tech benches support technical tasks, lab work, staging, and even support roles that don't interfere with primary operations. There isn't a best console. There's the right console for the workflow, the technology load, and how the room needs to operate. If you're building or upgrading a control room for the first time, the best outcome usually comes from asking the right questions early. What's the technology load today, and what might it become? What does a long shift look like for the operator? How will IT maintain and upgrade systems without disruption? What layout and console format actually supports your workflow? When those questions guide the design, the console stops being furniture and becomes what it should be, part of the operational backbone of the room.